prior to the issuing of the report. I would like finally to extend a welcome to all eminent representatives of the energy sector, participants of today's panel, and all of you, guests from the business community, media representatives, and colleagues from Intesa Sanpaolo and Prilike. Almost 70 years ago, the Rome Treaties, on the basis of which the European coal and steel industry community was founded, actually referred to energy and industry. The Rome Treaties thus laid down the foundations for further European integration, promoting four fundamental freedoms: the free movement of goods, people, services, and capital. But at the beginning, it was energy and industry. Today, the same Europe, faced with challenges of the world in Ukraine and other geopolitical risks, is looking for ways to ensure its energy independence. The recently presented report on the future of European competitiveness, prepared by former Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi, which is expected to significantly shape the European Commission's work program over the next 5 years, also highlights energy and decarbonization as the core of the new European industrial strategy. According to Eurostat data, in 2022, the Union produced about 37% of its own energy, while 63% was imported. This still makes the European community very, very energy dependent. Croatia, with 60% of imported energy, is below the EU average. Despite the dominance of fossil fuels, Croatia's energy mix is more diverse than the European average. On the path to the green transition, Croatia has adopted several policies and laws to promote energy efficiency, decarbonization, and energy security, including the 2021-2030 National Integrated Energy and Climate, which outlines national goals and measures to achieve them. Specifically, Croatia set as targets for 2030 a reduction of greenhouse gas emissions in the non-ETS sector by 62%, and in the ETS sector by 55%, and an increase in the share of renewable energy sources by 42.5% in final gross consumption, more than 73% in electricity consumption, 47% in final consumption for winter and summer air conditioning of buildings, and above 20% in transport. The energy transition will require an estimated total investment of 150 billion euro, including more than 35 billion euro in the period 24-30, and almost 80 billion in the period 31-50. Comprehensive financial support for these investments will also include national and local budget funds, EU programs and funds, you know very well the Recovery and Resilience Plans with our EU, loans, equity investments, and guarantees from European and international financial institutions, as well as funds from state-owned enterprises and commercial banks, direct investments from institutional investors like pension funds and the private sector. The continued development of renewable energy sources such as solar power plants and wind energy is the most important step towards achieving this goal, and the development of the electricity grid, transmission and distribution must not be disregarded. The Intesa Sanpaolo Group has long been at the forefront of accelerating the transition to a low-carbon economy as to achieve global climate goals, participating in financial investment and insurance initiatives such as the Net Zero Bank Alliance, the Net Zero Asset Managers Initiatives, Net Zero Asset Owner Alliance, and Net Zero Insurance Alliance. Intesa Sanpaolo Group has committed to achieving zero own emission by 2030, and emissions related to investment and loan portfolios and asset management and insurance activities by 2050. In accordance with the above, Privredna Banka Zagreb supports financially stable companies and projects that contribute to the energy transition, leading to reduction of CO2 emissions and the improvement of the overall resource efficiency, thus contributing to greater resilience to climate risks. In the past 5 years, PBZ has financed wind and solar projects in Croatia and Southeast Europe with a total installed renewable 400 plus megawatts. And the bank supports the purchase and installations of homes, solar power plants for households with dedicated products. We believe in continuously fostering awareness on the relevance of the green and sustainable energy transition, and in promoting initiatives that help consolidating cooperation among public and private stakeholders along that path. This is why I'm particularly proud to open today's conference, thankful once again for your participation, and želim vas svima da uživate u događaju. Hvala.